Have you ever found yourself trapped in a relentless loop of what ifs? Replaying conversations, agonizing over decisions, or dissecting every possible outcome until you're paralyzed by indecision and anxiety. In our fast-paced, information-saturated world, overthinking has become an epidemic, stealing our peace of mind and preventing us from taking decisive action. Today, we're cutting through the mental clutter and diving into Stop Overthinking Everything, the mindset hack for clear decisions. This isn't about ignoring problems or making rash choices. It's about understanding the root causes of overthinking and implementing powerful mindset shifts that allow you to quiet the noise, trust your intuition, and make clear, confident decisions that propel you forward. If you're ready to break free from the chains of analysis paralysis and reclaim your mental clarity, then let's get started. First, let's define what overthinking truly is. It's not just deep thought or careful consideration. Overthinking is when thinking becomes unproductive, when you spend excessive time dwelling on a problem without moving toward a solution, when you replay past events endlessly, or when you catastrophize future scenarios that are unlikely to occur. This trap often stems from a desire for certainty and control in an uncertain world. We believe that if we just think about it enough, we can predict every outcome, avoid every mistake, and guarantee success. But ironically, overthinking often leads to the opposite: increased anxiety, indecision, and inaction. It drains your mental energy, exhausts your emotional reserves, and keeps you stuck. Recognizing this unproductive pattern is a crucial first step to breaking free. It's about understanding that more thinking doesn't always lead to better outcomes. Sometimes it just leads to more worry. The core mindset hack for stopping overthinking is to consciously shift your focus from what if to what is. Overthinking thrives in the realm of hypothetical scenarios, future anxieties, and imagined pasts. By bringing your attention firmly to the present moment, to the facts, the current reality, and the immediate next step, you starve the overthinking beast. This isn't about ignoring planning or foresight, but about grounding yourself in the present before projecting into an uncertain future. When you find yourself spiraling into what ifs, pause. Take a deep breath. Ask yourself, what is true right now? What is the immediate reality I'm facing? What is the very next small action I can take? This simple shift pulls you out of the hypothetical fog and into the clear light of the present, where real decisions and actions can occur. It's about moving from endless rumination to grounded observation. A significant driver of overthinking is a pursuit of perfection, the belief that there's one perfect decision and anything less will lead to disaster. This mindset hack involves embracing the concept of good enough. In most situations, there isn't a single perfect answer, but rather several good options. The pursuit of perfection often leads to paralysis. By accepting that good enough is often excellent, you free yourself from the pressure of endless analysis. This mindset shift allows you to make a decision, take action, and then learn and adjust along the way. It recognizes that progress beats perfection every time. It's about trusting your judgment to make the best decision with the information you have, rather than waiting for an elusive ideal that may never arrive. This mindset fosters courage and agility, crucial for moving forward. The thinking often expands to fill the time allotted to it. This mindset hack involves imposing strict time limits on your decision-making process. For smaller decisions, give yourself minutes. For larger ones, define hours or a specific day. This forces your brain to move from endless contemplation to focused evaluation. When you know you only have a limited window, you prioritize the most important information. Trust your gut more and avoid getting lost in irrelevant details. It's a mental discipline that trains your brain to be more efficient and decisive. Once the deadline hits, make a choice and commit to it. Even if it's not the absolute best decision, the act of deciding and moving forward is almost always better than remaining stuck in indecision. This hack builds mental muscle for swift, effective action. Overthinking often blurs the lines between planning and execution. This mindset hack encourages you to consciously separate thinking from doing, and sometimes even to prioritize action first. For many tasks, the clearest path forward only reveals itself after you've taken the first step. You can analyze a problem endlessly, but until you get your hands dirty, you're operating in a theoretical vacuum. This mindset encourages you to gather enough information to make an informed first step, then take it. The act of doing often clarifies the next steps, reveals unforeseen solutions, and dissipates the anxieties that fuel overthinking. It's about trusting that clarity often comes through engagement, not just contemplation. This approach builds momentum and confidence through experience. At its core, overthinking often stems from a lack of self-trust, a doubt in your own ability to make good choices or handle consequences. The ultimate mindset hack is to actively cultivate self-trust by reconnecting with your inner wisdom. This involves listening to your intuition, that quiet gut feeling or inner nudge that often points you in the right direction even when logic is still swirling. Practice mindfulness to quiet the mental chatter and create space for this inner voice to be heard. Reflect on past decisions where your intuition guided you correctly. The more you acknowledge and act on your inner wisdom, the stronger your self-trust becomes, and the less you'll feel the need to overthink every single detail. This is about building an internal compass that guides you with clarity and confidence. Overthinking doesn't have to be your default state. By consciously implementing these mindset hacks, shifting from what if to what is, embracing good enough, setting decision deadlines, prioritizing action, and cultivating self-trust, you can reclaim your mental freedom. This journey is about training your brain to be a powerful tool for clarity and action, rather than a prison of endless rumination. Embrace these shifts, practice them consistently, and watch as you begin to make clear, confident decisions that propel you towards a life you truly desire.